another video. So today it's my first day off in about 3.5 weeks. I'm talking like a proper day off where I don't have anything to do except just whatever the hell I want. So that's pretty awesome. And I was gonna go out and do some stuff, but it is cold as balls out in this city. And the roads are really bad. So we're gonna pretty much stay in. I'm gonna go out. We're gonna get a helmet today, and we're going to put a visor on it. And we're going to do that while slightly intoxicated. I have the visor here from Hockey Ninja, which I'm super excited about, and I'm going to go and try to find the Warrior Alpha 1 Pro helmet. They should have it at Pro Hockey Life, so we're going to head over there and we are going to get that. And we'll come back here and I'll have a few drinks, order a pizza, and we'll try and put on the visor while intoxicated. See how this goes. Hey Google, what is the temperature outside?
In Calgary right now, it's -23. There is currently an extreme cold warning in effect.
Alright, so we're just going to leave. We're going to go to Pro Hockey Life. Going to pick up a helmet. I need to go to Safeway, get some oranges and lemons and limes and stuff. And I need to go pick up some Baileys as well. Then we'll come home, order some pizza, turn on some hockey, have a few drinks, and try to put a visor on a helmet. So, just got back, picked up the helmet, as you can see. I got Canada's best chocolate bar of all time, Coffee Crisp. I need a little bit of snack before I order pizza. We're gonna have a couple drinks, and I need to do a few little things before I can make a drink. I need to make some simple syrup, I need to juice some lemons and limes. I can do a mojito and a margarita, maybe I'll do an old fashioned. Definitely take a shot of tequila at some point. The usual. So, we'll do that and we'll get drinking. So, this is the helmet. We are going to put the visor on it once we've had a few drinks. So I'm going to start having a drink here, enjoy my day off a little bit. I'm going to do my personal favorite and one of my own recipes, an old fashioned. For those of you who don't know, the old fashioned is one of the oldest cocktails in the world, hence the name. It's been around forever, and it's my really favorite. This is my personal take on it. It is not in any way, shape, or form the official old fashioned recipe, which there are hundreds of. But this is mine and I enjoy it, so I'm going to make it for myself here right now and we'll get the day off started. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to burn the glass, not the actual glass itself, it's just a term we use for what I'm going to do here to the glass. So let's take a look. Alright, hopefully I don't set off the fire alarm or the fire detectors here, but we're going to get started here. So basically what I do is I have a piece of cherry wood here, and I'm going to smoke the wood, put the glass on it, and let the glass absorb some of the aromas and smells of the cherry wood. Alright, now we're going to start building the drink. So we have our mixing glass, we have our bourbon. For this one, I like to use Maker's Mark. It's my favorite for old fashions. You can use whatever kind you want. 2 ounces right in there. And a lot of people will put like sugar cubes or just plain simple syrup, or skip the step completely altogether, or any type of syrup that they want, they'll put in here. I like to use maple syrup. I'm very particular about which kind of maple syrup though that I use. So it's not just any old maple syrup, it's not just Aunt Jemima, or I have a specific brand that I like to use. If it's not that one, it doesn't taste the same. So for that, we'll do about 3/4 of an ounce. Oh yeah. Get that all up in there. And a couple dashes of black walnut bitters. Now we'll add some ice to the jar and we'll give it a stir and enjoy. That is good. All right, so I'm gonna drink one of these. I'll probably make a few more drinks here, and I'm gonna watch some hockey, gonna order some pizza, get a nice buzz on, and then we're gonna go put the visor on the helmet. Hi, Pizza Hut. Delivery. I probably don't need that many pizzas. I'll just do 1 large pepperoni pizza. No, but could I get extra sauce on the pizza and extra pepperoni? And then, is it possible to do it with the cheese like in the crust? Yeah. Yeah. No, that should be everything. Thanks. Sure, sounds good. Thanks, Pizza Hut. Bye. Pizza's on its way. Alright, so for the second drink, we're gonna do a mojito. Alright, so we have everything we're gonna need. So first off, we're gonna pour in our rum. This is a brand that I like to use for my mojitos. If you're familiar with Canada and the restaurant chain Earl's, this is what they use. And it's absolutely delicious. Bacardi's is good. There's so many fancy rums out there, but honestly something cheap like this tastes surprisingly very, very good, and I really, really like it. So, 1.5 ounces of that. And it goes. We're gonna do about 1 ounce of lime juice. Fresh is always better if you can. Put her in there. Try not to make too big of a mess. Pour that in. About 1 ounce of our simple syrup that we made. And we're going to add our mint now. If I can figure out how to open it. This mint is not the greatest. At least it's fresh. Kind of small though, but we'll work with it. Once you have the mint, give it a nice little smack. Brings out the flavor and the aroma. Throw it in there. And then just add a bunch of ice and top with soda. Super easy. Just for good measure, I like to give it a little extra squeeze on top. Get the nice lime flavor. Pizza's here! Hi. Sorry, did you have a debit machine with you? Yeah? I'm gonna do that.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you very much. I don't need the copy.
Thank you.
Thank
Good night.
you. You too. Alright, so I've had 2 drinks, getting a nice little buzz. I had my pizza. So it's time for one of probably my favorite cocktail of all time. Margarita. Alright, so we have successfully watched some hockey, eaten pizza, got quite drunk, bought a helmet, and now it's time to put a visor on the helmet. But first we're going to clean up the helmet, take off some of these stupid stickers that they have all up on here, and we'll attach the visor. Alright, so the first thing I usually do when I get a new helmet, boil some water. You're going to also want some Goo Gone and some paper towel. The nice thing about the Warrior Alpha Pro 1 is there's not a lot of stickers on here to take off, so it's kind of nice. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, just the chin strap, make sure it's the right size. Put it in, see how good it fits. Alright, so once you have the chin strap adjusted where it should be, make sure you have all this extra here. What I like to do, since I don't like having this flopping around while I'm skating, is I will cut it off. Take your scissors, just give it a nice little cut. And from here, what I like to do is either A, grab a lighter or match or even better, you'll just sear it into place so you don't have any loose threads, and then it's completely fitted to you. Do not touch it though. Do not touch it. Give it a few minutes before you even come close to thinking about touching it. I've learned that the hard way, and it very much hurts. Alright, so we'll pretty much get right into it right here. We have the Warrior Alpha 1 Pro, and we have a Hockey Ninja visor as well. So we're going to put the one on the other, and we'll see how we like it. The visor is very nicely wrapped. First thing I like to do is take out the earpieces. I absolutely hate wearing the earpieces in my helmet. I have been that way as long as I can remember. Pretty much all my friends like to wear them. I think a lot of the thing is people just don't like taking them out, which is fair. But I absolutely hate wearing them. I feel like I have some big ears, and they just kind of get uncomfortable wearing the helmet, so take these out. Alright, so this visor I've noticed came with a small washer and a large washer, so that's kind of unique. It kind of gives you a choice of what you want to do. Typically, I like my visor a little bit closer to my face than normal, so I think that would mean I would probably want the smaller washers in there. Alright, so I've successfully put on the visor onto my new Warrior helmet. Quite intoxicated, and went surprisingly well. I mean, if you're sober, you should be able to do this no problem. Because if I can do it drunk, then, you know, it should be no problem for you whatsoever. I appreciate you guys watching me do this. Hopefully it wasn't too painful to watch. Hopefully you got a little bit of entertainment out of it. I probably won't be drinking too much more anytime soon. I don't usually drink that often, and I can already feel a headache coming on. So I'm going to go finish up watching the Montreal Canadiens Toronto Maple Leafs game. And next step we have to do is do the on-ice review of this helmet and see how it goes. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I'll see you guys again in the next video. Take care. Bye. Oh. I'm not used to drinking.